Hi plant friends, in today's video I've got something a little bit different for you. I actually sent my brother on a plant shopping mission. He happened to be close to Colasanti's, so I've asked him to do a little tour for us. Let's get into this plant shopping and see what he found. First up is their door crasher. I love that they always have a little treat as soon as you enter. This time around it's the Symphorvibums. These were only priced at $1. Can you believe that, plant friends? A nice full pot of the hens and chicks for $1. Plant friends, these are 4-inch pots and they're full to the brim. They've got the bright, vibrant green. They also had the burgundy as well as the spider's web variety. And of course my brother is loaded up with a cart with a few Symphorvibums. What a nice little treat. And thank you to my brother for taking this video because he's actually going nice and slow. We're able to see the prices as well as the plants. Look at these Thai constellations. Wow, the best price I've seen for these Thai constellation this season. They're $20 and look, they're quite mature. They've got fenestration on the leaves, lovely variegation. The speckling and marbling is a real treat. They also had the curly orchid cactus in hanging baskets for $16. Now over here he captured a good glimpse of their tropicals. These are tropicals in 4-inch pots and they're priced from $5 and up. These are the Phontonias. I also see that they've got some peperomias as well as the Calathea lactobacchiana, which is more towards the left, the top left. But these Phontonias are nice and vibrant. I like what they've been doing with the Phontonias lately. They also had a few hanging baskets sprinkled around. Here he's highlighted the Enjoy, which was $13 and in a 6-inch hanging basket. Here are some more of those 4-inch tropicals. They've got the waffle plant. Look at these Chevrianas. I love the variegation on those and the sun stressing on the leaves. A few of the juvenile monsteras as well as the ferns. The club moss fern is always an interesting one. Such a vibrant green on this beauty. The Birkin was also priced at $5. They've got some philodendron moonlights as well. It looks like they've got the philodendron white princess. And take a look at this Tradescantia Nanook. The zebra plant, 2 different varieties. We've got some Dracaenas as well as the Schefflera. And the watermelon peperomia. A beautiful selection of plants at an affordable price. Over here they had the alocasias. First up is the Polly, and that was priced in a 6-inch pot for $13. Look at the leaves. From what I can see, they look nice and lush. And lots of growth in the pot. Cute little new leaves. They also had the 4-inch pot size for $6. And that looks like 2 healthy plants in the pot. They also had the little 2.5-inch pots. This one is the Mellow, priced at $3. Now I mentioned to my brother he could have spent a little bit longer at the alocasias because in the back I saw the Cuprea as well as the Frydek. Not bad for a first timer though. I think he did a fantastic job with recording this video for us. Comment below and let me know your feedback, as well as if you'd like more videos like this whenever he's in the area or close to Colasanti's. He also had a nice look at their citrus. They've got a few varieties available. This is the Navel Orange, priced at $20. This one over here, Key Lime, also priced at $20. Persian Lime. And this one's tagged Yuzu Citrus. They're all at the $20 price point. Plant friends, comment below, let me know how you do or how you fare with the citrus trees. That was the Eureka Lemon, also $20, and lots of little growth. I'm interested in growing one of these. I don't have space, but it's something that I would like to try on at least the balcony over the summer. Plant friends, they also had these large size desert rose. They were priced at $25. They're in 6-inch pots, lots of room in the pot, so they can expand their caudex quite a bit. You don't have to worry about repotting this one for quite a while in the 6-inch pot. Such a stunning beauty, and as they get more mature, you can lower the soil or up pot them and expose more of the caudex. Over here they've got the plumerias. Now plumerias like full sun, as much sun as possible. I would say 12 hours each day in the summer would be ideal for this plant. They're only $10. They're single stemmed at the moment. Once they bloom, they tend to branch. Over here, these cordyline are quite striking. They're potted up in 10-inch pots. They're priced at $40 each. The Dracaena is also in a 10-inch pot. And you're looking at $34 for the Dracaena. Now over here they've got the bougainvilleas, plafrons. I looked close at the tag and these are in 10-inch pots. I couldn't believe it. These are humongous. They're priced at $35. If you keep the bougainvilleas nice and warm and lots of light, especially on a grow light, these can continue to bloom for you over the winter. Those petunias, they were $17, also in a 10-inch pot. And here they've got more bougainvilleas. These were priced at $14 on the trellis. We've got some geraniums. The geraniums are $17. What a striking color. Now my brother mentioned that he was fascinated by this passion flower vine. The flower is really captivating. Now they had 3 prices on these, $14, $19, and $35. The $35 pot was a 11-inch pot. But if you don't want something that big, the $14 pot, that was only 5 inches. Another hit for the summer is the oleander. My mom's obsessed with this plant. She absolutely loves it. They've got 2 different sizes. They've got more of the bushy variety as well as the standard. Now the bush variety that was priced at $34, and you've got the standards at $42. They also have a nice selection of sansevierias that are priced from $4. Lots of mini varieties to choose from, so if you don't have a big space or just need a little something for a windowsill, these are perfect. If you've got the southern exposure, they might not like that too much, but if you don't have a south-facing exposure and you're more for the north-facing where you don't get a lot of sunlight, this is the plant to get. And they've got tons of sizes to choose from, so whatever space you have, you can find something. Now look at these tough ladies. This is one plant my brother also liked. And these were reasonable and they were throwing off little pups, priced at only $4. Here we go with a nice little treat. He's got a good selection in the basket already. Here's where he had grabbed the opuntia. And they've got a number of spines on their opuntia. They've got the white as well as the yellow. And these you've got to be super careful. Don't get any of those white spines near your hands. Take you forever to get them out. They also had a nice selection of moon cactus and other varieties. Now I love that the cactus, they were priced from $3 and up. And look at these little cuties that were in bloom. It's loaded with flower buds. The spiral cactus, also priced very nicely at $20. I love searching through to see the imperfect ones. I'm always drawn to take one of those home. So far I've got 2 in my collection. And more of the columnar varieties of the cactus. These were priced at $5 each. They also had the white barrel cactus and more of the opuntias. Now these were in larger pots. It looks like they were in a 6-inch pot. And they're so nice and fuzzy, but don't be fooled by those fuzzy spines. They're $17 each. The ficus archer is one of the plants that my brother contemplated taking home. They're priced at $42. He was impressed by the height on these. He's actually quite a tall person, and he found that these were a good size. From this angle, you can't really see the height of the plant, but he was very impressed with this plant. And at $42 in a 10-inch pot, that's pretty fair for this beauty. They also had the Italian fig, 2 sizes on these. The 2.5-inch pots, they're priced at $6. Great if you don't have a lot of space and would like to have one of these. And the 10-inch pot size, that was priced at only $26. The bonsais, he was also fascinated by these. Now this large beauty that he looked at was priced at $300. It's an impressive sculpture. What a beautiful specimen. Now the plant beside it was priced at a little bit more at $350. And look at the pot. It's so shallow for such a mature plant, and it's already potted up in that decorative pot. Now over here, these little miniatures, something that you can take home and sculpt on your own, they're priced at $15. And this humongous monster, look at this specimen plant. $700. Yes, I think he had to take a double look with that price point. They also had the pineapples. These are fun to grow at only $20 each. And the hibiscus, one of my favorite summer flowers. Give this one a lot of sun and it will continuously flower. The flowers don't last long, but they produce a lot of flower buds, and you get a new flower pretty much daily. The begonias in the hanging baskets, there were 17 each. And check out their orchids. Beautiful, vibrant colors. They were priced from $15 and up. I love that most of these had decorative pots, but if you prefer more of a traditional look, you can go with the orchid pots, which has a lot of holes and provide for a lot of air movements around the roots. I like to do that with my orchids when I get them. I take them home, repot them into bark, and put them into one of those holy orchid pots. Plant friends, now let's get into the haul and see what my brother picked up on a shopping tour at Colasanti's. Of course, he had to get the simple vibums. He mentioned that he thought about it and went back and got about 15 of these simple vibums. They were priced at $1, so he's gonna put them in the yard and of course make little arrangements for his patio. He also grabbed the Sansevieria Tough Lady. He also potted them up. Look at how nicely potted up in terracotta pots. So they will dry out very quickly. I'm thinking he's not gonna have to worry about overwatering these beauties. The Opuntia as well as the little cactus. And look at all these symphobivums. Now he also thought about it and he grabbed one of the Monstera constellations. A nice grab. Lots of beautiful variegation, speckling, as well as the fenestration. And I can't believe it. He paid only $20 for that plant. What a good find. Thanks for watching, plant friends. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and follow me on Instagram at Life of Bellina.